We're here doing another Juicebox Dialogues video, and today we are here with Anya Breton, Tia Catalina, and A.D.Ellis. And we're going to talk to Tia and A.D. about their upcoming releases in 2015. So, Tia, what have you got scheduled for 2015?
I have Sweet and Savage. Hopefully will be released sometime this summer. I need a little more writing time than I've seen lately, but I'm hoping to get that done and have it out by the summer.
And what do you currently have out?
Blue Falcon. It is a romantic suspense, military kind of based, and it's been out on Amazon and all the other houses for about 4 or 5 months.
And what is Sweet and Savage about?
Sweet and Savage is about Annie Sweet and Luke Savage, and their personalities are kind of switched. He's a nice guy, not a beta male necessarily, but a nicer guy. And Annie Sweet was brought up in foster care and kind of has a confused outlook on the world. Mm-hmm. And they're brought together by, he's a fireman and she's a private investigator, and they're brought together by a series of arsons that are occurring. And she's targeted, but it takes them a while to figure that out.
And what kind of research have you done in arson?
I've done a lot of research in arson, and I've done a lot of research in firemen, and interestingly enough, I've learned nothing about firemen at this point. There's not a lot on any of the blogs. I'm going to a conference this year called Writers Police Academy. It's in Appleton, Wisconsin, and I'm hoping to learn a little bit more at that point, but that's going to be after my release. So.
Mm-hmm. And A.D., you have a release coming out in January on the 19th,
yep.
And it is called Loving Josie.
Loving Josie.
And it is part of the...
It's part of a Tori Hope novel series, but it's a standalone in the series.
Okay. And so tell us a little bit about Tori Hope.
Tori Hope started with me writing one book, and then I realized that I needed another book, and then readers wanted another book, so I came up with Loving Josie. And it's the same town, a lot of the same characters, but it's not a continuation of the story. Mm-hmm. So same families, but some new characters.
And it's a contemporary.
Contemporary. Loving Josie has a tiny little supernatural twist that I hadn't planned, but when I started writing it, it just sort of happened and worked with it. So, I mean, I wouldn't consider myself a paranormal writer at all, but it does have a little supernatural twist.
Mm-hmm. And how much more of the Tori Hope series are you going to write?
I'm working on the 5th book right now, so it's a continuation. The 4 young boys from the books that are published have grown up and come back from college, and they're settling in Tori Hope, so all 4 of them have a story.
And how many of those stories are you going to release this year?
My lofty goal was to release all 4 of them this year. It'll just depend on how much writing time I get. Mm-hmm. But I'm writing Decker right now, and his twin brother Sawyer. Decker and Sawyer will definitely release this year. The cousins, we'll just see.
And those are from the For Nikki?
Mm-hmm. For Nikki, Nate and Libby's twin boys, Decker and Sawyer, and then Audrey and Jeremiah's son, Kendrick, and Nikki and Carly's son, Zach. Those are the 4. They grew up together about the same age, so they're back home now.
So right now you have For Nikki,
mm-hmm.
Because of Beckett, The Christmas at Tori Hope,
mm-hmm.
and Loving Josie.
Loving Josie.
Okay. Well, that sounds fantastic.
Thank you.
Anything else going on this year? Book signings?
We have a tea at White River Township Library, February 7th. And then we have a conference in April that is open to, well, anybody, but writers of any genre.
And that's at the Propylium in Indianapolis. So if you go to indianarwa.com, you can find out more information about that.
Or perhaps nailedatnight.com.
Sure,
She'll
get a
link
on
there.
Okay. Well, thanks for joining the Juiceboxers today.